So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Old Trafford.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. The action has already started. Chooses to go back. And it's Casemiro. Played out wide. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked it up out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Havertz with the slide tackle there. Manchester United, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Murphy. Goes looking wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No way through, so back it comes. Now it's... Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Might want to be careful there.
Chaplin. Tries a shot! Bruno Fernandes. It's a promising position.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bruno Fernandes tries to play it through. And here's Rashford. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Menu. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Opts to play it back. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Saliba to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Menu. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out towards the right wing. And it's Casemiro. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexander-Arnold. He rises! Goal! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Played in. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mohamed Salah!
There will be
And
one
kept
minute
out
at a
by
time.
the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Murphy. And the first 45 minutes are up. Going to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the second half gets underway. Mohamed Salah goes sliding in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Manchester United finding their passes. Goes for a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Chaplin. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rashford is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Now it's Son Heung-min, spread out to the left. Quick look, then big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Tries to pass it through. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has put paid to that.
The
Rashford!
attendance for this match was
Just off target.
71,649.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Murphy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's away! That's very neat. Played into the box. Saliba tries to clear. Tries a measured ball. And back in possession. He's tried one! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too...
Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? The ball goes in. Great vision, and he was quick to react. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Murphy, and they can counter here. And he's searching through. Look at the space here. Now, can he find a finish? A header! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 23.
Portsmouth can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitutions taking place.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Son Heung-min. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Rashford. There's the header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mohamed Salah really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Havertz, and the counter is on. And that's gone loose. And it's Mainu. Rashford takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bruno Fernandes with the delivery.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That is a brilliant interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chaplin. He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Casemiro. That has been cut short.
Added time.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shot could be on. Casemiro. Oh, a delicate chip through. We are into overtime. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Rashford voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United decisively doing what they needed to. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a fair fight to start with, so if they played to their strengths, there was always going to be...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Everyone,
I'm Peter
please
Drury,
welcome
and
the two
seated in the
sides.
experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And already we're underway here. Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. Nemecha. Now it's Longstaff. Now it's Okafor. Okafor! There was plenty of power on that. Casemiro. Yoro. Havertz. And it's Casemiro. Now Menu. And here's Havertz. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's off. There's the shot! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And it's been taken short. Menu simply refused to be outdone there. And now they can spring out of defence. Casemiro. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Knocks it into space. Menu. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Out to the left it goes. Havertz. Havertz goes on a charge down the left. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, good read.
He read that really...
It's Son Heung-min! And it's Salah. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Ampadu tries to play it through. He's well positioned here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Okafor unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nemecha. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He's in a good position here. They're urging him to shoot. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Aronson clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
And he's taking no chances there. Now, can they get him away? That's tidy. Nicely weighted ball. Bruno Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Threads one in. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Now this could be Mohamed Salah! Off the post! And that was very necessary. Delivers the ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ampadu, Longstaff, great vision. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Aronson. Nemecha. Okafor receives it in a good position here. He's away. Okafor is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ampadu. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please welcome our players.
So we reached the halfway point.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's a foul, no two ways about it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Aronson chips it through. Chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Corner number 2 then. Let's a look and place it forward. Leeds are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Okafor did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
The attendance for this
Well
match
into the
was
second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bogle kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodon, nicely aimed pass. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not...
It's Rashford! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ampadu. Leeds finding their passes. Now it's Okafor. He has found the way through. Now it's Longstaff. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Tries to pass it through. And they can counter here. Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Longstaff. Can he get it through? Leeds can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Leeds making another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Okafor. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Harrison.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Longstaff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Longstaff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Coming on the field is...
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Leeds have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, good spread. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Bruno Fernandes goes short, hangs one in. Oh, great header! Oh, that could cost them.
Son Heung-min really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And this is Son Heung-min. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Mohamed Salah. Just 5 minutes left.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the shot's on here. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Mohamed Salah. Back towards the middle.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Harrison clears it away. Oh, important interception. Calvert-Lewin has created one goal already. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min! He's got away with one there. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Havertz was in no mood for any of that. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Yoro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Salah. Akanji gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He's a player who just seems to have a radar for danger. It's as simple as that. And he's great at picking the right moment to step in and break up an opposition attack. I'd be surprised if they don't put in a decent defensive showing with him in place.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Garnacho. That has not gone well. Manchester United appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's right. That's another chance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. Great ball, and he's in charge, surely! Goal! Manchester United! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
They've played it short. He's picked his way through, and it's Gusto. And he shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pressing high and with purpose. Akanji. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes. And Garnacho threads one in. Played into space out wide. Yoro. Akanji to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Salah. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Played to Casemiro, played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And smartly reclaimed. Menu. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. Now it's Rashford. Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pedro Neto. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Gusto. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. He's gone for it! Decent hit from there. Fernandes. Garnacho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! It's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's João Pedro. He's in space and looking for options.
Has been indicated.
Balls. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two. Mohamed Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Menu. Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min. Deep cross. Big header! harmlessly behind.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pedro Neto. Joao Pedro. Pedro Neto. Joao Pedro. Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He saw the date. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. What a save by David Raya!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Fernandes. And it's Cucurella. Garnacho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Garnacho. Here's Garnacho! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Manchester United in a very solid position, two to the good.
For this match was
Chalobah.
70,987.
Caicedo. Front-footed pressing going on here. Garnacho. Mohamed Salah. Garnacho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yoro. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandes. Havertz. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Pedro Neto. He was under real pressure there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on. Decent progress down the left. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mohamed Salah is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Menu. And it's Casemiro. To Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries to play it through. Now it's Pedro Neto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's on his knees, having a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 37.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 19.
Strokes it back.
Mbappe.
Spread it left.
Number 17.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out.
Substitution in progress.
He's got away. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Bruno Fernandes does well to get it back. He is through here. And the shot's on here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Goal! After 87 minutes is number 7.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And this is Son Heung-min. Havertz. Played in deep. He gets big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1.
Substitution.
The defending and finishing was anything but.
Caicedo. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mohamed Salah claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, Hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headache. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Eze. Now Timber. Havertz! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Menu. He's on it, can he get away? It's Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Calafiori. Eze. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Zubimendi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now, can they get him away? Turns and goes back. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Good read, needed to be. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Havertz is wide and looking to get onto this. Casemiro in with the challenge. Now it's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Menu. And he's intervened well there. That's going to go a long way. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Casemiro. Knocks it into space. That's a good ball. Menu. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bruno Fernandes. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Saliba and Gabriel. Saliba and Gabriel. Timber. And it's Timber for Rice.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Look at the real chance! So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Casemiro. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. And he's only too happy to take that back. Son Heung-min! That's a half-decent try. Can he get it through? Eze receives it in a good position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's made its way to him. Ødegaard. That's a good ball out wide. Menu. Looking to play him in. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been clubbed away. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Big chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
What a throw in. Subimendi for Rice. Gabriel. That's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Subimendi. Mohamed Salah. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Rashford! Off the post! Yes, it's there! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 11.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That pass has been well intercepted. Shot could be on. Drilled in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saliba. More and more pressure on the ball here. Gabriel. Now Timber. And it's Rice. Zubimendi. Now Saliba. Calafiori. Eze.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Akanji did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. That's been slipped through. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. Oh, that was vital.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Rashford. That pass surprised everyone and not in a good way.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Menu. Son Heung-min. Havertz. Havertz plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Back to the keeper it goes. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Odegaard. Akanji. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's on his way, and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United are making a change now. And it's Eze. Out to the left it goes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now that looks a decent ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary...